So let's have a look at you, Marie. I'm seeing you seeing a lot of stuff, actually, Marie. I'm not sure if you're very psychic. I know you came on the private group today or yesterday, but I can't for the life of me remember what you said at this second. But I'm seeing you really getting into seeing, really having had a lot of experiences with spirit, perhaps even ghosts, seeing things, okay, with the naked eye. Quite often this happens as kids. I'm seeing you having had an image of a man, okay, and this is more in recent years, and I would wonder if this is to do with your father. I'm also seeing a brother to your father passed, okay, because when you give me information, which is fine, I will then look for other things you haven't told me. So you've asked about your father, make the note here, and then I'm seeing a brother to your father. You've said I am, and I can't remember what I've asked you, Marie. Oh, okay, you do see a lot. Okay, so Marie had a wonderful story, that's right, when she was little. I hope you don't mind me telling, but she saw a picture of her guide. I mean, she saw an image of a lady who she perceived to be her guide, and it turned out, I think it was her fourth great-grandmother that she got a photograph of some almost 60-odd years later. A bit under that, I think. So we worked it out. It's like, wow, because your niece did some research, so that's incredible. I know he didn't have a brother. Okay, who would have passed who had a brother as well? Who is this? Because someone's talking about their brother. Has mum passed or is someone else? It'd be an uncle to you. I want to validate your dad here. It's not quite like Google. We will get back to him. But think about an uncle to you, Marie, that has passed. Look, there is a female there as well, most definitely. And something to do with an uncle. So their brother. Okay, your mum had a brother that passed, because he's butting in. He's like, I just want to come and say hello. They've definitely met up in the afterlife, those two. Who was younger? Who was, oh, she has gone. Who was before their time? Who was before their time? Did you help mum before she passed? Because that's the image I had of you helping mum. They're all together in the afterlife. Oh, you held her, Marie. She showed me that moment in regard to helping her and definitely being with her. She showed me that. She showed me a lot of love in that moment. And there's more than one moment of helping her and being with her before she passed, your mum. So the brother's there as well. And who would be the younger person before their time? I want to just read a bit more on Dad. And you've got mum there. And the uncle as well. You've also got grandparents, Marie. You've got a whole tribe over there. I'm seeing another country to do with your family. I see somewhere that's colder than here. Okay, I'm not sure where you're from, Marie, but being in Sydney, Australia, it's colder than here. And I'm seeing another country associated with the ancestral lines. Look, that's pretty common for Australia, but I feel that it's fairly soon in. UK, yeah. Colder, for sure. I spent 6 months of my life there once. I think I had 2 weeks of warmth where I got to maybe wear something like this. Oh, so you're English. Oh, so it is much sooner. Okay, so you've come over, Marie. Yeah, because they're showing me this cold place. So I want to talk about that place to do with your dad in growing up, I would assume. Okay, because there's also his father there. And ancestral type things to do with another country, which we now know is UK. It's definitely colder than Australia. And so I'm saying that he keeps talking about the south. Oh, okay, so you got Scott's granddad as well, yeah. So your dad potentially moved south. Did he, compared to his family? So his dad did, yeah, okay. All right, so you're validating that. So he'd be there as well. So it'd be your grandfather. Okay, because they wanted to validate they're there as well, and that's how they've done that. How beautiful. How beautiful, Marie. Okay, so Marie. All right, Marie. Now, Marie was on last week. That was lovely. That was a lovely reading, but I want to give Marie a bit more of a turn this time, okay? Marie last week, I know, some logical, which is, and I may not remember this forever, like I said, but I usually remember it week to week. You've got you asked about your dad, and your mum came through, and then it was actually how your mum came through was through an uncle, and you validated since that uncle passed before you were born. So that's really interesting. Look, I'm seeing a house, Marie. I'm not sure, and I'm not going to assume what this house is. I'm seeing red on the floor. Validate the red floor for us. Look, this could be to do with your parents. It's an outside backyard area, but it's enclosed and still attached to the house. And it looks to me like the floor's a bit red. Okay. It's like a paint, or it's like a concrete paint. It's not quite your usual floor. Okay. Just think about the red. Okay, even if it's red brick. It's outside the place but attached. Okay. I feel this around your parents. Okay. So just think about that. Look, it's going to be somewhere. It's wood on the handrail, okay? And the handrail looks newer than the floor. Think about that. I'm seeing a male to the side of you, Marie, who's actually passed. So that would be well before their time. They'd be around your age. Okay, so think about who that is. I keep picking up on an R initial. It's a male. Where would you place an R initial? So the R initial. Placed an R initial. So Brookvale was their last home. Was it a freestanding home? Brookvale, from memory, near Manly, Sydney, Australia, has got quite a few freestanding homes. Okay, so yes, it was a freestanding home. So was there something to do with the red floor at the back of that house? It's odd thing sometimes. It's everyday stuff, I guess. Think about the R initial as well, Marie. Redstone steps. Yes, Marie. Yes, Marie. So the redstone steps. So that's a huge validation for your parents wanting to say hello this evening. Okay, these are only quick mini readings, but I just really wanted to pull that validation for you. Come on, validate this for me. Something so unusual that I couldn't have known or guessed, and just to show you that the afterlife's real.